We are at this Japanese restaurant. We're gonna try some of their food. Um, Kizakla, you know this? C'est une sorte de. Il y a un petit genre piqué, ça a piqué en pile, quand toujours garder bourré. Parmi les autres corps, mais c'est quand même bourré. Ok. Well, this live, I decided to go outside. I'm not alone. I'm with my sister-in-law, so I'm gonna try to enjoy this Japanese food. Based on the menu, it is said that we are having the day's sashimi. Sashimi. Okay, eight pieces of sashimi. We're gonna try it out. Just we see everyone. Yeah. Yep. All right. Yep. Damn. You got me in one plan, no? Really, man. Western community. I haven't. Okay. Mm. Apparently, the sticks. I'm not too pro with the sticks. I'm struggling. Mm. Put something on top. This is it, so cool. Oh, let's try the soy sauce. Wow, tastes good. Better than what I was expecting. Qu'est-ce que vous essayez avec soy sauce là? Avec gingembre. Tu vas les en dessous, non? Se mettre confortable. Juste prends le manger. Tu vas réfléchir avec ou tu vas manger. Ok. Comme si ça lui-même. What just happened? Ça qui passe là. Gelo mettre la bouche pas comme on. Hmm? Yeah. Yep. Yep. I'm struggling. Yep. Okay, finally get it. Go back manger now. I have to try the food first, so be very patient with me. Quand tu citron là, sur ta vie, c'est. Hop. Hop. Tu vas manger le cognac. Compliqué pour manger le pied devant. So essayer à comment on va dire. Decision shampoo. Oh, thank you. Bonsoir, premier ça, please. Now we have our second plate, which is grilled octopus salad. Mm. Okay. Get a bit of meta people. Qui sont facilités. Oh non, il pas homard. Homard, c'est du rouge et plutôt les gros tout bazar. Et pas les mêmes arabes dire. Ça comme ça l'arab dire. Des fois, t'as parlé. Meta people. Soit c'est. Mm. Okay. Try this octopus. Yep. Yellow email, oui. Ah, oui, siap manger. That's good. I don't know about you, but I'm enjoying. Get a bit of the no Indian. She's not really liking the food right now, but it's all right. She's doing her best. Yep. Wow. That's really strong. A little Selma. Well, now that I had tried the food, I'm gonna try to dive into the subject of the day. We're already 8 minutes into the video, so we'll try to give you something more valuable than me eating. Okay, so based on the title we're gonna see on this video, it's probably gonna say um, something along those lines. Don't get an airline, a line up, my bad, a line up, because it's keeping you broke. Um, with me saying that, it's basically me telling you that you probably have some habits in your life that is keeping you broke. Yes, thank you for asking. Yeah, so you probably have something in your life that is keeping you broke, some habits, some spending and everything. So it will be up to you to decide what you want to cut down on, because you can see my hair now. It doesn't have a lineup because what happened is today I did my hair. I did the fade myself. I purchased the blades online on Amazon, and I start doing so, doing my hair. With this action, I'm basically putting myself in a situation or position where I can save up, I can spend less on haircut, basically. And a haircut like this would probably cost you around $40, $30, and you put a, let's say, a $10 tip in towards the barber that is helping you out to be nice. So it will probably cost you, let's say, $40, as I said. So that fee, adding it up, will probably cost you a lot of money on the long run. So basically, I'm trying to cut down on cost, where you cannot see my outfit right now. I put on a nice tie, gray pants. I look fresh. Didn't want it to film everybody else. This is why you're probably not seeing the background very well. Before I walked in, I asked to the manager if we can film or record the live physically. So we have to be polite, not being the problem of the day. The food is fire. I'm liking it right now. I wanted to go for something healthy, so probably you know what that is. I don't know, but it tastes good. So I'm basically enjoying a food that I don't even know all of the food by name. I know that's not onions. On va faire manger, non? On va manger frais là? I'm having, I'm having it now. She's not eating. Oh no, I'm sorry. I have to. Yeah. So it's probably, as I was, let's get back to our subject. I got distracted now with the food. So as I was saying, there's probably something in your life that is keeping you broke, or at least that is not really helping you moving forward into your goals, towards your goals, I would say. So that is probably why you have to really consider what you have in your life and that you are nourishing. It's probably an addiction. Addiction to what? The word addiction itself is something negative, pejorative in French. That doesn't have a positive connotation. So any vice, any addiction is probably preventing you from moving towards your goal. And what I want to mainly focus on is setting the good example, the right example for you to know which direction to go as I'm doing so that way. We can rise up together. Yeah. I don't know. Let me show you the food. You want some of the food there? I'm done with it. She's not eating. Ou pas prendre ça? Non, non, t'as plus là? Ou qu'à pas plus, s'il vous plaît. So it's probably a phone plan that is keeping you back. You're not watching the consumption of, of data that you're using with your phone, for example. Those little details no one else gonna mention or talk about, and you probably make those changes, and that way you'll see good results. I need a better angle. Yeah, yeah. So you're probably keeping yourself away from the big goal there, which is to probably get to financial freedom, or to save up for your purpose, to fuel your dreams. So I don't smoke, but I would suggest strongly anybody that has an addiction to nicotine or um, the other green thing to slow down on it, to really consider how much it is costing you. A clear example is if you go for a life insurance um, policy, the financial advisor will probably sit down with you and list off all of your expenses, all of the things that are taking money away from you, for you to really have a big picture of what you can put towards your policy, either if you're buying life insurance or anything of that sort. So they'll put into consideration for consumption of all alcohol, probably any any addiction to nicotine, any addiction to marijuana, and those are the things that they're gonna definitely go over as they are going through your plans with you to see what can fit you better. And based on what they are seeing, they'll tell you this is what you're spending, this is what you're spending, this is what you have in terms of expenses, this is what you can contribute towards your policy, and so on. So it will be up to you to really understand your goals and what you'll be willing to sacrifice in order to get to that goal. I must finish with our food. Yes, you can.
This is our last call today,
Mhm.
except for dessert.
Okay.
So, would you like something else?
Est-ce qu'on prend le bagage? No. We're gonna probably get straight to dessert,
Oh
if
yeah.
that is okay
Oh
with
yeah,
you.
sounds good.
Do you have a list of dessert, or I
Yeah,
can?
we do. Yeah, I'll be
Okay.
right back.
Thank you very much. You came late. You're telling us that this is probably the last course they're gonna serve us. But anyways, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, it's probably you gonna have to rethink. Am I gonna save there? Am I gonna save here? Do I really need this car? Do I really need to do those things? Do I really need to go out? Those little things that can contribute to your success, basically. Thank you. Mm, mm. They have roasted green Gia crème brûlée, French there. That's the menu. We're gonna be selecting for the dessert now. Ça passe quoi? Moi, je m'en souviens de ça. On va sur ce manger. Moi, c'est mon capable. Vous êtes bouchette là? Ok, thank you. Back on team phone. Yep. Oh yeah, I have her piece. She didn't want it. Mm. Add some more greens to it. Yeah. So basically, try to really understand what is in your life that is preventing you from saving. It can be going out too often with your friends. It can be buying too many expensive clothing. When I started to dress dress up nicely, a good friend of mine at the time thought that I was faking it until I make it. But it wasn't the goal there. What I was trying to implement in my life is I would have something that can make me appear very mm, good, respectful, respectful, and have a good impression. And I can walk it everywhere. I can go anywhere and still the clothing that I wear will inspire respect because I believe the base of any relationship is and start with respect. Don't look for the love. Don't look for um, anything else. Start with the respect because from the respect someone else have for you, everything else will come afterward. So get the respect from people. And to get back to the story, this is not what I was thinking actually. If I wear this nice shirt, white shirt, it will not be a problem for me to have it on different days. I'm not saying that I will be wearing the same shirt all the time, but if the value or the appearance of the shirt will not lose of its value unless it's getting dirty by the time. So that is one way we can basically say that the clothing is not really contributing to your to the image that you want to project to the world. So I want to adopt a style where I'm not breaking the bank. If I got this from Walmart, you will not know. It looks good. And I want to inspire every young man, anyone that is young, that has a goal, that has a purpose in life. What is a good example? Not necessarily to have your pants dropping off your body. Not to say that everybody has their own style, but I would inspire the style that I have over a different style. A style um, that's gonna inspire the greater in you, because that's the goal there. We want to grow. We want to be in a position where we actually can see the growth in our action and the little details that we are considering before we do something, before we purchase a car, before we go to this restaurant instead of this one, before we buy an expensive watch. Are we buying this watch for ourselves? Or are we buying this watch to show off? It's basically to show off, I know. But which one do you want to show off? That would be the question there. Which one that you want to show off? Well, we're done with the food. Done with the food. Next time, We'll try some Asian, but this time it will be Indian food. They have the menu there. We're gonna select some sweets before we call it a night. We're already 25 minutes into the live. This live is not gonna be very big, but anyways, um, I wanted to excuse myself as well for our last live. I was trying to manage the Note app, splitting the screen while I'm talking, and I want to come up with a different app or with a different setting where would probably would not have this kind of problem. Okay? She is using her phone. Como te mi manchea. I hear you. She doesn't have to say anything. I understand. She doesn't have to say anything. Yeah. So really get into consideration what is the next step or next move you want to do in your life. What is the next destination you want to go? Do you want to go to vacation and come back to debt, or do you want to build a business or invest into something else? That way, that new stream of income can probably pay for your vacation. I don't remember the last time I went to vacation. Basically, working overtime on overtime. Yeah. So what is preventing you from getting where you wanna be, to the financial position, to the career that you wanna get on, or anything? You need to ask yourself this question, and based on the answer you'll probably get, you'll see where you wanna go, where you wanna move. Oh, thank you very much.
Have you decided or
Yes, so quand même. Yeah, the roasted green.
crème brûlée?
Yeah, the crème brûlée, exactement. And what else? Soit pas. C'est ça dans mes plans. Um, let's get the number 3 there.
Use your citrus pie.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yes, this is
So probably get some of the, yeah. So you gotta know what you wanna do and where you wanna go. What is preventing you? What are the things, the little details that you can physically take some away from it? Let's say you reduce the cost of you doing this specific activity. You reduce the cost of you showing off that way. You reduce not to live a modest life. I don't want anyone to live below their means, but I want people to create a good habit that can create wealth. Does it have to be $1 million in the bank? It can be any secure financial position in your life. What else? So you gotta know what is the next move. Do you wanna save up on your plan? How much data that you're using per month? How can you reduce that to a reasonable amount of gigabytes? Um, how often do you go outside? Do you go out with your friends? How often do you smoke? How often you do those things? No problem. Thank you very much.
thank you so
Food was really delicious. Thank you. Comment manger à tes
Migo.
Igou? She said that the food is delicious.
Ouais, bien manger.
She did not try much, but I did the eating. Can't blame me. Yeah, so um, what are you trying to drive? Are you driving a car that is very expensive, that is conflicting with your income? Do you try to live a lifestyle that is really preventing you from being the best version of yourself? Those are the questions you should start thinking about. And as a young man, it will be better for you. I have the braces and I have food. After every meal, I try to brush my teeth. And yeah, those are the questions that I want young men to ask themselves. What are you seeing on social media, for example, that is pushing you towards a life of expense? Who do you have in your life that is pushing you towards a life of expenses, um, where you be on an endless cycle where you'll be spending more trying to feed that dopamine hit that you have buying the new things, and try not to be attached to material things. That is one great advice that I had to give you today, among all of the others. Yeah. So I want this message to at least be consumed by one person that would deem it valuable for their lives. Next time you see me, I'm gonna have my lineup. See my feed? Feed is right. So I'm learning. I have the beard done and everything. I did it myself. So be patient with me. Didn't do any lineup. So those are the things you should watch out to. What are you doing that is really putting the accent on you getting to the next stage of your life? Est-ce qu'on pourrait pour d'ici là? Je pense que d'ici là, faire plaisir.
Merci.
I'll my sister-in-law. I would have went outside with my brother, but he is sick. And last minute I said, okay, since he's not going, you're not going too. And my sister was trying to get some food out of the whole situation. And I said, no. We're not bringing you food. Just going out. If she wanna come, she will come. Yeah, so here we are, trying to enjoy Japanese food. And hopefully you can remember the title of the food that I had mentioned, or she said at least. I didn't take a lot of pictures. I'll show you what I got as dessert. That's one thing that I can promise you. Yeah. To get back to the subject of the day, your lineup is keeping you broke. Your lineup. So you have to really understand what is blocking you from saving into probably put it towards your goal. Let's say if you're a musician, you need money to go to into the studio. How can you feed that dream? How can you feed that goal if you're not saving probably, if you're not having some income going in? I mean, we have some example where some celebrity they started off selling drugs, those things. This is not the kind of advice that I want to give to you. You gotta start with something. I was listening to that millionaire, and he was saying, don't do something that you like, do something that you're good at. I would say, do something that you like and also that you're good at. I believe the mental aspect of the advice should be considered. Yep. Um, do you get any drinks? Tu pas prendre alcool, non? Ouais, bon, alcool, nous va moins champil, de toute façon. You get a family. You're closing, guys. I don't know. We came a little bit late. Yeah, you're filming Bonet. Because it's Saturday. It's Samedi. You're closing early. I don't know what's happening. But anyways, I did enjoy what I had. I had to. I pay for it. Yeah, so what are you doing to fuel your dreams? Are you mopping a floor at a restaurant, for example? It's probably what you need to do for yourself.
Music, dream very well, and
Okay.
use your citrus spice.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Thank you. We have our t-shirt there. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Oh, this is something with creme brulee, and she has something with a tea or something like that. Mm. You're gonna enjoy it, anyways. That's for you. Thank you. Gonna dive into it. Oh, we have some crack there. Seigneur bénisse la nourriture et donnez à ceux qui n'en ont pas. We have salt into it. I mean, les sables sont petits, sont sortes de thé, tout bagay ça. On peut servir à napkin, ou de servir à main. Mettez le napkin. Pam nan gou an pil wap te se pam nan?
Comment goûter, oui?
Pour la pas goûter, ou dire gen sel la dan?
Comme si mon lait caille.
Yeah, son sorte de bagay comme ça lié. Sauf vous ka essayer pam nan. Hop, have some of it.
Les goûts.
Oh Dieu, mais yeah, bam goût ton petit bagay. Ooh. It's like cream cheese or something like that. Or some um, it's something with the pie. I believe in the name. They said sassy cream cheese. C'est cool. Une sorte de bail qui fait ta fromage. Il y a une lettre là-dedans. C'est good. Ça ressemble au fruit lié. I don't know. But I see it. We have a flower thing there going on. It tastes good. More with my creme brulee so far. Mm. Yeah. So, guys, try to be the best. Pose orange? Oh, pas com zest. Okay, you're good. So, guys, try to identify something. The conclusion there is get away of any addictions. If it's an addiction, it's bad for your pocket probably, for your heart, for your mental. I mean, I don't know if it's a positive thing. Be addicted to book. You can be addicted to books. Not too addicted though. Yeah, try to create the good habits for yourself and That way, you can see some improvements in your life, bro. I give you some bro there. Yeah, that's so cool there. And try to get away of any addiction. That's one. The other, the other thing is identify something in your life that is keeping you away from saving, from putting it towards your goals, towards your dreams. Fuel your dreams. So there is something in your life you probably can cut down on. Well, I'm gonna let you go there. We had spent a good time there. I hope you had enjoyed the moment. Thank you, and I'm grateful for anyone that had subscribed recently. Leave a like, comment, and I'll try to produce great contents for you. Next place that I will be going is Indian restaurant, Indian food, and next time I go out, it won't. I'm not saying it will be the next life, but next time I'm going outside, it will be Indian restaurant. So stay safe. Subscribe, please. If you're watching, please subscribe. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe. There is more to come. There is more to discuss. There is more to put on the table. And I'll give you my best advice on navigating through life. Hopefully, you can get inspired and you can use some of these advices to get to a better place for yourself. May God bless you tonight. Um, please subscribe, leave a like, a comment. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful night. And so far, I'm enjoying my dessert. I'm gonna show you the dessert before I go. And from there, I'll leave you there, guys. Thank you very much for being there.
Bala kayo mo, no?
Have a good night.